Hi, I wanted to make a video about my personal experience with this product known as Candy Lipz. I'm not getting money for doing this. Maybe I will in the end, but I'm just doing it because I appreciate the videos that I watched from before I bought the product from other girls who used the product and, showed amazing results. And so I've been using this for a little bit over 2 years now, on and off. It's hard to stay, consistent, like everything else. But so these are my natural lips. I'm 37, okay? So they're not like super youthful looking naturally, but like, I mean, in a perfect world, I would love to be able to afford lip injections, but the reality is I can't. So that's why I was drawn to this over 3 years ago. But yeah, I've been using it for 2 years, and I have the particular one for the smaller lips. They have another one, the licorice model, for bigger, fuller lips, naturally bigger, fuller lips. So this one works for me. I actually did at one point try the licorice, and it just left bruises for me, which, okay, so that's a subject to discuss with this. So when you first start using it, they do tell you that you will probably have some bruising, and you will. Now, they tell you to use it for, I believe, a minute. I haven't even read the directions in so long, because I figured out my own way of doing it. But to use it for a minute, I believe, and that's too long, and I don't know why they recommend that, because I don't think it's necessary. Like, I find that I can use it for about 30 seconds approximately. Like, I don't time it. I just, you just know. I kind of count in my head. But that's what I do, because when I did it for a minute, I was getting a lot of bruising, and they say you have to condition your lips to get used to it, which is true. But even after weeks of conditioning, I would still get bruising when I did it for a minute long at a time. So I started breaking it up, doing it about like 30 seconds at a time, and then taking a 2-minute break, about 2 minutes. Like I said, I don't time, but approximate 30 seconds on and 2 minutes off. And I know I sometimes will get some bruising even after, if I don't do it, if I'm doing it daily, I don't get bruising. But if I take like a 2 to 3 day break, I will start to get bruising again. I don't know. It's my experience. So for bruising, I believe this helps. Yeah. If you do get bruising, just some sort of bruising cream. I'm not like trying to like advertise this specific brand, but so if you do get bruising, you want to do this at night. You want to give yourself time to like heal or whatever when you start doing it. So if you do get bruising, and you'll notice right away, I do think, see, I'm speaking as somebody who's been using this for a while, so my lips are probably conditioned to use it to some degree. So maybe my bruising, when I first started using it, it was pretty rough. It was bad looking. So you can look up makeup tutorials if you want to like cover it up. But basically, if you want to start using this, you want to have a few days off of work or going anywhere. But I think it's worth it. I think my lips have gotten used to it, and I have very sensitive skin, so that's saying a lot, really. And I bruise easily too. So, like I said, if you start to get bruising, put this on the area where you're starting to bruise. Usually for me, it's always up above my lip where I get the bruise. And I put this on and kind of just let it sit on there and stop using the product. But that doesn't happen, like I said, if I'm consistent with it and I do it daily or even every other day. But once I skip another day, it seems like the bruising comes back. So another thing that they recommend on their website you can do for the bruising is kind of rub this, this is like a broken makeup brush, but like some sort of tip like this, a soft but precise tip, and you just if you do that, that does minimize the bruising. I've noticed it kind of calms it down. So this and this for bruising. Now I'm gonna actually like do the product now. So you want to have your lips very moisturized with any kind of chapstick. And see it. So I've never really described how to do it before, but yeah, so I definitely use the rubber thing. Some people don't. I have tried the little stopper so that you can focus on one lip or one, you know, one or the other, and it does work, but I feel, I don't know, I just kind of gave up on that. You could try it, whatever, but me personally, I like the way it ends up looking when I do it just regular, but you can experiment with that, and I'm sure you will. So okay, so you push the air out and purse your lips and kind of kiss it, and you know what I mean, you'll figure it out. So, and there's tons of tutorials. I'm not like here to necessarily like do a tutorial on how to use it. I'm just kind of doing that, but mainly telling you my experience with it after 2 years. So okay, I'm just gonna show you. Oh yeah, and you suck, like you suck all the air out of it as you're, you know, putting your lips on it. Purse your lips. So I basically counted to 30, approximate, you know, in my head, and you don't see much difference. But so I'm gonna wait, but you will. It piles up. You just keep working on it, and I think that's the best way to do it is, you know, do a little bit at a time. I think 1 minute is too long. I don't know, for some people who aren't as sensitive, it might work, and you might be able to build up to that, but like I never have. So just about 30 seconds. I'm not gonna wait, and it will leave temporary marks too, but those go away, and you can kind of tell if it's temporary or if it's like actual bruising, like because the bruising is intense, and the marks are just, you know. All right, so it hasn't been 2 minutes, but I'm gonna do my second round for 30 seconds. You can't see that much yet. It takes patience. And in between, it's good to do this. That, you know, stop the bruising. So while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna mention that I do love this product. I think it works. It's temporary though, and it's sort of like, I would say you'd use it for pictures or short videos, because I mean, unless you are dedicated enough to bring it with you and do it constantly, but I don't think it lasts for hours. But you just have to do it consistently. So, you know, if you're like going out and you just want to have your lips look bigger, like for the night, you got to bring it in the bathroom with you and keep up with it. Because I don't think it lasts 2 hours, but that's just my experience. For some people, it might. See the red up there? That'll go away. It's like you just learn, but from experience. You know when it's too much and you're like, oh fuck, now I'm gonna have a bruise. And that's when you use this. And it does help, but you're probably gonna have a bruise for the whole night. But it will most likely be gone in the morning at least. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more, and sometimes I'll just keep reapplying chapstick. It's really good to keep your lips moist when you're doing this. And, you know, drink lots of water in general, because that just helps your lips in general. But especially with this, you want to be hydrated, and they mention that in the instructions. Okay, here we go. So they're getting bigger. So yeah, it's getting there. And also, you know, using plumping lip gloss and overlining your lips. Between, you know, it's like, it's not just this, but if you do this and overline your lips and put some lip plumping gloss on, it achieves a decent result. Temporary, but good. You know, it'd be nice to have lip injections someday, maybe. Pretty fucking expensive though. So I normally don't just sit here and do this. I usually walk around and stay busy because I'm impatient, you know. But this bruising will go away. It scares you at first. You're like scared, but it goes away. You learn. Okay. I'm gonna do another one. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell they're getting slightly bigger. And you want to suck all the air out of it. I didn't go as long that time because I felt it more. It gets more intense, I guess, maybe. can see they're a little bit bigger. You know, some of the girls, they're huge, and good for them. I don't get huge like that. You know, when I first started doing it, they did, but then the bruising came too. So it's not worth it. I don't, you know, I'm happy with a little bit more plumpness than I naturally have. Now, as to say, like, if over time, they do claim that over time your lips get permanently bigger from using it, and I don't know, I can't like quite say if that's been my experience. Like, looking at pictures of me from years ago, I don't know, maybe a little, very tiny, but very, very, very small amount. But yeah, I have been using it for 2 years, more probably. I just, you know, I don't have like an exact anniversary date written down, but I also haven't done this for 2 days, 3 days. So like I said, if you keep up with it every night, you don't even have to do this. I don't know. I mean, I do know, like, that is my experience, but it's hard to be consistent. Life gets busy. It's definitely best, I think, to do this at night before you go to bed, when you're like just chilling out, getting ready for bed. Do it while you're watching some movie or something, but keep track of the time, because if you leave it on too long, yeah, I don't leave it on a minute. I think that's why it's bruising worse than when I'm consistent. But this is the reality of it. So, okay. I'm gonna do one more. That's, I think, usually about, I do about 4 rounds. Now I know you can see a difference, but you also see bruising. I'm going to speed this up, this process. If you're not patient enough to do this, just be consistent and do it every night. But like I said, when you first start doing it, you're going to get some bruising. And I really think you should just do 30 seconds at a time. Okay, so this is the final result for me. I probably could have made them bigger, but I haven't done it in 3 days, and you know what? Now I want to make another video. I did also have that bruising, and I couldn't get rid of it tonight. I'm just like finishing this video tonight, and maybe it'll be gone in the morning, because I keep using this, and I will, and I'll put it on at night. But like I said, it's like if I don't keep up with it, then I do get some bruising, and you know, it's a lot of work. But getting lip injections every 6 months, which is what, 600 to 800, I don't even know, way too much for me. It's too much money. So this is what I have for now, and it does work. And these are just the methods I've figured out. But yeah, so I do have some cover up on because I did have bruising, but not bad bruising. And it'll probably actually be gone in the morning, but hopefully it will. Otherwise I'll be piling some more makeup on there. But I think it looks pretty good for pictures and videos, and you know, if you were in person, I wouldn't look too bad either. Like, but I know I keep repeating myself, but you have to do, if you do it every night, if you're like really faithful, then you won't have bruising, probably, you know, most likely. I don't when I'm consistent, so yeah. Anyways, I'm done repeating myself, but so good thing, it does work. It does plump your lips. Negatives, this is probably it's at least my 6th one. See, like, I'm horrible. Listen, life gets busy. I don't keep track of numbers very well. But yeah, this is probably my 6th one. Okay, another thing. Well, before I go on to that. So what happens with these is I'm very gentle with cleaning, but as careful as I am, when you're cleaning it, that inner plastic part will snap off way too easily. And yeah, so that once that breaks, it doesn't work properly. Luckily, I've written to them and I've sent pictures to prove, you know, that I'm not just trying to get a freebie, and they've sent me a new one, and that they're really good about that, or they give me a discount. You know, I wish that could be improved upon. I actually tried super gluing it one time, which did nothing, but you know, it's a good design. It works. And like I said, I've been using it for 2 years, so I can't say my lips are bigger than they were before I started, but they might be slightly, but it does work. And if, like, once you get them pretty plumped, you just keep doing it throughout the night. It does keep it up for the night, but you do have to do it like every hour or 2. So yeah, minus it breaking, which does suck. And I'm sure it could be fixed. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to fix that. Like a different, instead of plastic, maybe, I don't, something stronger. Obviously I don't know how to make things like this, but I appreciate who did. Deanna is the person who designed this. But anyways, yeah, that's my experience with it. And the small lip plumper for me bruises my lips every time. They make a mini one that's like, let me get it. I'm gonna go grab it. Okay, so this one, it bruises my lips every time, so I just gave up on it. But you get it for free, I believe. It's been a while since I ordered one, okay? But that's my experience with it. I've used other ones and they did not work. And I haven't seen any new ones on the market, so this is what I have for now. And I think it, you know, I did overline my lips. My lip gloss isn't that, I wish it worked better. for plumping, but the lip plumper itself did work pretty well, I would say. It did, you know, it's better. So, yeah, good luck. That's just my experience with it.